time for another unboxing, and I don't care if I accidentally poked a hole in my new comforter.
Let's get it. Yeah.
Greetings, comrades. This is Caleb back with another unboxing video, and today I got not one, but two more figures that I got from eBay. And one of them is one I ordered earlier this month, and it came in today. The one I ordered about a little over a week ago. I might as well show this one off first, since it's kind of the smaller of the two. Now, about a week ago, I unboxed the Spawn figure from Call of Duty. I mentioned I ordered the tactical version, and well, here it is. And you can see, yeah, he's covered in like tactical gear and stuff. He got an RPG, a revolver, a little Uzi, a headset, and some pistol I've never seen before. But before getting, let me put on my shirt real quick. I just got out of the shower. You probably saw if you saw me without my shirt on, you probably dip your eyes in hydrofluoric acid, just like in Breaking Bad. Anyway, let's go and do this quick unboxing real quick before I show off the other one, which I might as well tell you right now, the other one is one of the Playarts Kai figures I got. It is the Harley Quinn one, and there are actually two different Harley Quinn figures. I decided to get this one right here because I mentioned before it has a mallet accessory that turns into a suit of armor. You can use it, looks really sweet, and I'm probably going to put her in that form. And that won't be easier to open because it's not in this serious Fort Knox packaging here. God, I hate these kind of packages. Like, they're real bitch to open up if you don't have any sharp tools on hand or a pair of scissors. And I dropped it too. And what's even worse is, like, you might accidentally cut yourself with this this kind of plastic if you don't do it right, and that's actually happened to me in the past, and I'd rather not have that happen again. Okay, so there's the little card in the stand, which we won't take those out just yet. What you really want to see is Al Simmons himself, don't you? It's understandable, because I do too. But yeah, I got these two figures here. There are also a few more Spawn figures I'm planning on getting in the future. But what I want to get first are the accessory packs. I have one on the way. It still hasn't shown up yet. And also two additional packs that have even more weapons and stuff. And naturally I'm going to get those because it's Spawn we're talking about. You can never have too many guns with Spawn. So a bug is crawling on my foot. We're at the end of October and there's still bugs coming in. That bug shield stuff I have that you spray on the house perimeter doesn't work. Now let's get the weapons out first, so we can show them off. So we have here some sort of I want to say a shotgun pistol of some sort. Kind of hard to tell. You know, one thing sponsors is known for is outlandish weapons. There's a headset for these poning noobs in Call of Duty. We got what I assume is a micro Uzi, or maybe a Mac. Actually, I think that might be a Mac 10. Kind of hard to tell, but yeah, even I confuse Uzi and Mac 10. But after you throw a little more, you tell, oh yeah, that's a Mac 10, not an Uzi. Here's a revolver with the world's longest barrel, which yeah, don't remember that being in Call of Duty. I do remember like this being Call of Duty, an RPG, a little bigger than I thought it'd be. A little tactical stock there. And now let's get Al Simmons himself out of this. Of course, has this plastic string on it. Let's cut that off real quick. Let's do it without slicing my hand open. Of course, I had to get a big knife for such small precision cuts. I have been handling knives for years. I haven't cut myself open yet. Shocking, I know. As far as there's no black cell version of this. Yeah, I could make more money off the public by having black cell versions. And here he is, Tactical Spawn himself. Let's put that headset on. Which, okay, that'll work. Yeah, there we go. Because you remember Al Simmons was a soldier, a mercenary of sorts. Pretty cool. And, oddly, none of these weapons seem to... No, aside from the RPG and maybe the MAC-10. Fortunately... I have these other weapons that come with the other Spawn figures, so we're going to go with the good old AK-47, or in Call of Duty, the Cast-Off 7.62. Not sure why they went for name changes for that. Yeah, I don't think this has a good job of staying on. Yeah, it's a good thing there's like a pretty decent kind of rubber. And these hands kind of slip the gun to the fingers and then put it through the trigger hole. There we go. If only I could find a way to pose him holding the rifle. That tentacle stands. Look like this. It's a bit of a shoulder rotation, but not much. Yeah, this headset's not going to stay on, so I'll probably just leave it off. Fuck it. And yeah. This is about the best I could do with action figures back in the day when I was a kid. So yeah. There's a Tactical Spawn. I'm gonna set that up later on. Hopefully get a better pose of that gun. Let's get these scraps out of the way and get the other figure unboxed. And this is the figure that actually comes in a box, and probably hard to see with all the plastic on it, but here it is. Play Arts Kai Harley Quinn. There are two different versions of Harley Quinn. There's this one right here that looks pretty cool. I may or may not get that one, even though it's like $100. That's the cheapest I could find it anyway. But I decided to get this one because, look at her legs, Jesus. Man, she's been doing the splits way too much. But anyway, yeah, the reason I got this is because this part right here is an extra set of armor, but it can also double as a mallet. Like sort of a signature mallet on steroids. You can kind of see it right here. So there's her with the mallet, and a few shots with that armor on. Looks pretty cool. It's like Harley Quinn's breaking out her inner Tony Stark. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's go and unbox this bad boy. Or bad girl, I should say, since, you know, Harley Quinn. I don't like the newer versions of Harley Quinn that are coming around. That's sort of more as a, you know, anti-heroine instead of like a true villainous. I especially like her in Injustice. Yeah, different packaging from the Supergirl one, since it was like a solid box. It didn't have like this plastic window so you can see everything inside. Though it did have a flap that you can open up, but here it's just a box. Anyway, let's go and show this off. And just like Supergirl, it comes with a stand. It's like the exact same build stuff, so I guess it's the exact same instructions to assemble. Yeah, it's just coming with tape instead of staples. The other one was, so just a little bit of cutting. This thing's sharp. I keep my knives sharp, even if I don't use them for extended periods of time. Okay, set these out. And in case you're wondering, I got this for around a pretty good price, like $46. So that's pretty good. The others were pretty decent prices too. Sorry. A little dirt in the air. But anyway, we have part of a stand. I guess that's the like mallet or something. Here's the handle for the mallet. Is this kind of weapons? It might be inside the box. I'll have to check. Because there's not really anything here. There's a mallet handle. Here is a, it's like handlebars or something, but I guess it's like part of the attachment for the armor mallet. Here is the mallet head / armor, which I'm not going to use a mallet for. I'm going to put on this armor because it looks sweet. Yeah, it's pretty creative using this as a mallet. I'll just show it off real quick, just see what it's like. Okay, it's specifically shaped, so it only goes in one way. Yeah, I guess that'll go too, but yeah. I can imagine wielding this. Oh man, it'd be. So that's a mallet, more like a freaking futuristic bludgeon. Ooh, it's a snug fit. Yeah, it's in there good. Well, we'll leave it in there for now. I think this will detach from this. I'm not sure. I'll have to check. And here is some sort of clamp. Look, have a handcuff or something. We got, looks like some sort of tasset, which I'm assuming is for the armor. We have a little neck doily, which I'm assuming is for the armor as well. She has an MP7. Okay, looking good. We got a selection of hands. I'll show them off real quick. We got some sort of splayed open hands. We have gun holding hands. Let's look at those. Those really high tech. We have mallet holding hands, which are not futuristic looking. Okay, so the first two hands I pulled out, sets of hands are for the armor. The other two are for her normal form here. There's one little syringe. Okay. We have an alternate face, which you'll need for the armor. And last but not least, we have Harley Quinn herself, and one of her arms fell out. Okay, let me see if I can put that back on. We need a... Well, I'll fix that here in a minute. But yeah, we have a decent amount of articulation here, even though the joints are a little stiff because it's been in the box for so long. But I've never seen this kind of version of Harley Quinn before. It looks all almost psychotic. Well, duh, it's Harley Quinn. Like a psychotic nurse. And yeah, this thing's falling off. I'm sure it just connects up there or something. So I guess the belt just holds that up. Okay. Well, we're not off to a great start with this little Tesla thing falling off, and her arm completely disconnected right out of the box. Okay, let me see if I can get this fixed. Alright, comrades, I spent the last 10 minutes trying to get this arm on, and this little piece can actually come off. So what I had to do is I actually took my knife, kind of put it inside and kind of run up the hole a little bit, like circle a few times, and then use this end to kind of smooth it out. Because apparently the hole that this is supposed to go in is a little too small, so I kind of had to enlarge it a little bit. I'm not sure how long it's going to hold up, but I'm not going to be doing too much posing with this. So, yeah. It's oddly bendy, too, because, yeah. Got some interesting joints here, and you can see her skirt there, which... Yeah, the way it's painted, you can actually see her bare ass, and yeah. Might have to censor that, just to be safe. But, this arm aside, articulation is pretty good. Looks like this elbow joint here is, it works, just, it looks kind of loose for some reason. So earlier I said that Playhouse Kai figures are really pretty high quality. I'm starting to think it's not going to pan out true for all their figures and stuff. But anyway, let's see if I can get that armor on. So this will be a jump cut. Okay, I managed to get the armor on, but I'm going to tell you right now, this is probably one of the most frustrating experiences I've ever had with assembling a figure. Now, first off, this right leg that was attached to the mallet here, there's this plastic piece that fits on here. It got stuck on the leg, and I had to pry it out. And I tried to pull it out with some tweezers, but it broke off. This is some pretty cheap plastic they have going together, and I tried to pry out with my multi-tool, and I finally managed to get it out after like 5 minutes of trying. But this part is ruined, so that means this will not be in any use. Not that I plan on using it anyway, because this is the end result I was looking for. Another thing that's interesting, well, the bottom legs here, they pop off in order to put these legs on, which turns out this isn't a set of armor, it's actually a whole new set of limbs that you attach to Harley on here. You have this little bust here, along with this little collar, which will not stay on. And the head was easy to put together, just pop the face and the hair off. Then you pop the mask and the helmet on. The thing is, you have to pop the head off first so you can put the bust on and that. And the arms were easy to put on. Put on the gun was a little bit hard, but I managed to get it on. But these legs here are draw wheel grippers. Before we continue, you'll notice it's like little black and red splotches. It's because of the paint on this thing is not very good. It looks like they just glossed it on and not putting anything on to keep it on or anything. But yeah, I got paint smudges on my hand here, and as bad as this leg was to take off that piece and put on, this leg here, popping out the other leg and putting this one on, it's a little loose, and it won't really stay on unless I put a lot of force on it. And this little knee pad here fell off, so I had to get some Gorilla Glue to put that on. And it's on now, but I kind of put a little too much, and some of it kind of seeped into the knee joint here. But I'm sure if I move it a few times, it'll kind of set in or wear out and stuff. But yeah, the plastics on this thing, not the greatest quality. And the funny thing, I looked this up when this originally came out. It was really retail for $200. Oh boy, I feel sorry for the people who plunked down $200 on one of these. I'm glad I got this for like less than $50. No wonder it was so cheap compared to the others. But hey, like the saying goes, you get what you pay for. That being said, I will say the end result, for the most part, is worth it. You got this little extra tassel here you have to slide in there. It doesn't really stay on. There's supposed to be a little slot underneath this corset that plugs into, but it's not in all the way. So you kind of have to use this to kind of hide it. And it's not even straight, honestly. I'll fix that later. And like I said, problem with the legs, you know, yeah, especially the left leg, yeah, or her right leg, I should say. Yeah, it's still not in all the way, but I'm not going to be moving around too much, so I'm just going to pick a pose and then stick with it. With that being said, it was worth it. Looks really cool. Really nice looking armor for Harley here. They have a nice little display piece and nothing more. I don't plan on... I'm going to pick a pose and I'm going to stick with it. I'm not going to be goofing around there or anything like that. But yeah. It is a frustrating 20-25 minutes. And yeah, I don't think this mount's going to be used anytime soon because that piece was stuck to that leg and I had to try to pull it out and pry it out, and now it's ruined, so yeah. But, you know, it is what it is. I still don't know what this is for. Which I'm guessing that's for part of the mallet, but might as well check the box real quick. If it's part of the armor, well, you know how pissed I'll be. It looks like I actually have my tablet here showing a few examples of it. just to make sure I put the limbs in the right spots. Yeah, I don't see that. Yeah, it looks like this is part of the mallet. So now I get it. This mallet here, when it doesn't have the armor on, you put this on, and then you put this ring on, and it looks like a giant syringe. So I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty clever. I just wish the parts I used on it were better quality. Because like I said, that one plastic part in that leg was broken off, so it's useless now. But it looks like it can still... I can't really salvage it, because it doesn't look like there's anything... Well... I'm not sure how it's supposed to go on. Was it this? Like this, I think. I'm not gonna use it. Yeah, I guess, but yeah. Not really gonna use that. Sorry, I was just... These last 20 minutes have been kind of frustrating. Trying to get that piece stuck out of that leg, and then trying to keep this leg on, and then putting that knee pad back on. But everything else went smoothly. The arms, the head, it's just the legs. Especially taking out the mallet and trying to get that one piece out that's not ruined. Yeah, this thing can die in a fire. But the end result is worth it. I'm gonna find a good pose for her, and I'm gonna stick with it. But yeah, that was really frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully the Deathstroke and Deadpool figures are any better. If not, then these will probably be the last PlayArts Kai figures I'll ever buy. I mainly really only wanted the Supergirl one, but then I saw these, I figured, you know what, let's might as well get a few more of these, see how they are. And yeah, after this, I'm starting to second guess that, but like I said, I managed to get it together, and for the most part, it was worth it. So yeah. One more time, here's Tactical Spawn without his AK, and here is the PlayArts Kai Harley Quinn with the armor that's kind of a bitch to put on, but I think it's so worth it. I just wish the plastic was better quality and the paint was better quality. You can't even see on the camera, but again, it's still got these smudges on my hand because of how shoddy the paint was. But yeah, hopefully the other two PlayArts Kai figures are coming under better quality. But yeah, I'm not holding my breath at this point. So anyway, this is I'm Caleb signing out. Have a good day.
Suck it up, life's tough, we know that. Someone's got better stuff and can throw cash. Tell them I don't give a fuck, make my own path. I don't need no handouts, I'm my own man. Gotta get it, I'll get it in fast, yeah. Got a girl and she'll get it, she bad, yeah. Man, I only get down with the best, I'ma leave the complaints with the rest,